roof, like a bus roof. You know what I mean? No bums comes out like that. It's just not possible. It needs to. When she does a side move, the camera catches that from the side. It's like a roof bus shelter.
No,
like
no.
You can stand
Look at her
underneath
from
it
there.
and get
Kenya
shelter.
is
Black.
body-
Woo! Excellent.
I'm just, you know what?
We're just gonna go into it. There's not really any rhyme or any reason. We're just doing what we're doing, innit? So, Vanessa, what bone have you got to pick about last week?
Getting straight into it. All right.
Cool. First, yeah, like you don't see Kenya and not love Kenya, yeah. Just out.
He's not a Kenya fan.
Kenya, can't you see even by the way that she supported Cherie last year, yeah, or how she supported all the other women, yeah? That if Mimi was not jealous. I'm sorry. Nini's not coming back. Oh yeah. The reason Nini's not coming back, yeah, is because Nini was trying to sue Bravo for the last 2 years, claiming racism. So she ain't ever gonna come back. However,
so you're not a Nini fan?
I like Nini for the history. I like Nini for some of the lines
around me like that.
So nasty,
and that's what happened.
So rude. So nasty and so rude.
Well, she's telling the truth on that one.
So nasty and so rude.
However, Nini, her last 2 seasons was too stush.
She was
hello.
I think she's got a right to be stush. But
you don't have a right to be stush because you know what?
Everyone's on the same platform. Everyone's on the same platform.
Then you're a housewife, and then what? You got a few roles. Where are they now? Kenya Moore is Miss USA the first.
Kenya Moore, Kenya Moore.
Kenya. Mandela does not like. He does not like.
I can't take do you know what? She might. Do you know what? All right.
I'm not saying she wasn't great in the original, but her last 2 or 3 seasons were trash. The way she treated Cynthia Bailey, trash.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So sometimes she comes across a bit fake. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes
a lot fake.
I find it hard to believe, what she's saying or what she says she's about. But I will say, I'm watching this season. And I will say that, I do feel sorry for her because she married to that idiot Mark and trying to divorce him. So, I've got a little bit of sympathy for her there.
I'm not saying she's not a Kenya fan. I'm not saying she's not a B word.
Yeah,
because I keep on remember Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore.
Nah, man, that's so rude.
It was so cold. It was shady, but
all right. So seeing as we're talking about Kenya. Let's get back to season 15, right? What is your opinion on the Kenya versus Martell? What do you?
So my thing. I'll say, as being the only man up here, and it's a pleasure. I don't right. So if you watch the last review, I don't like Martell from the get-go. I think he's the first trap for True. I don't want him to hurt Sheree. I ain't watching Marriage and Hunts.
Yeah, I've watched it.
You watch it.
You
obviously.
And him and what's it called? Drew's boyfriends.
Yeah. Not feeling
kind of guy.
Toxic masculinity.
I ain't quite like Ralph.
You do.
That's another thing to discuss.
I will back Kenya. I watched episode 2 to get to see the argument.
Yeah.
And I will back Kenya still. She stood up for herself. He was being feisty, out of line.
Yeah. And once again,
that's how I feel.
Kenya's being attacked and no one backs it.
I've been trying to talk to you all day. You've been really weird. You have made other people feel uncomfortable here. I just want you to leave. You didn't never make me feel uncomfortable. I didn't feel uncomfortable.
No. Little bitch. I'm gonna play none of you, little bitch. You going to hear now?
Yeah.
They just sit and watch it.
Yeah.
For sure. He was out of line. Like he attacked straight away because he was guilty. Yeah, because we don't really know what he deleted. We don't know to this day, innit? We don't know. Yeah, and he must have known that this was going to come up at some point. So that's how he was acting like a guilty person. Like, so
just like how he was guilty the whole way through Love and Huntsville. If anyone has not watched it, please watch it. This man is a liar.
I'm gonna watch it.
It just comes out of his mouth, lies and gaslighting.
And I said on last week when we done our review that Sheree's gonna come for Kenya, as she's gonna come for her for the rest of the season. She's already saying it. Oh, she can't get a black man. Something. She comes for.
I don't like the race stuff coming in as well. She's
gonna come for her. You don't.
They could have a valid point though. They could have a valid point, and you can see that Sonia is still holding something.
All of us.
No, we can't. We gotta wait for that. We gotta wait for Sonia.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Sonia.
No, not yet.
True.
But let me just say though, I feel like Sheree is so thirsty for a relationship. She
anybody.
She blatantly heard what he said, and Kenya was right. As friends, you should have simply said to him, "Don't deal with it now." And she's
calm. Don't talk to women.
Like bringing him over.
Especially when he was there, she was there for her. When Tyrone stood
but Sheree started the argument when she asked him to come over.
She didn't accept. Follow him. There it is. He was looking for it.
She's saying that tried to. And she tried in her confessional. Oh, he told me long time. No,
Did he show you it? Like
right. And my thing is, as a friend, as Kenya said, I'm just letting you know it wasn't for no malice reason. Because
however, as a friend, you could have told me off camera before we started.
True. But Sheree would have been vexed if she found out later on.
The one conclusion I did come to, is Sheree. Oh gosh, Sheree. Where's everyone? Yeah, like there is a point where you've got to be like, yo, she married man and she was just a hot gal, and maybe it's not that much in here because like
that's what I'm thinking.
Your side, like they kept pointing towards the business, and for me, like Candy, stop trying to weigh each other's business. If someone wants your help, she wants it. If she don't want it, she don't want it. Leave it alone. However, Sheree, we've been waiting a long time, love, and the idea that you couldn't get it together. There's pride.
The idea that she couldn't even figure out that she should be doing health, like she should be doing fitness from long time. What you got Phaedra doing donkey booty, and you got Kenya doing stallion booty, and you've got the real donkey booty. She should have capitalized on this years ago.
But this is Yuzot's point, though, isn't it? This is Yuzot's point.
What she's doing is running down idiot
man.
Man.
Remember, exactly. She was focusing on man. So,
so
not in a bad way, but this is why the business slip sliding. And she's going to make the business slip slide again with this idiot.
Thirsty. She's real thirsty. She's dehydrated.
But then what is she thirsty for? Because she's a gorgeous woman, If she was thirsty, why hasn't she done a Porsche and gone and found these Nigerians?
Yeah. It's true.
The Nigerians of Atlanta.
It's true.
She's less than.
Glamour.
I feel she's in the same pool as remember the girl who got her man teeth by Portia?
Oh, yeah.
No, she's not stupid. She just made a stupid decision. She's not stupid. I think Portia's more less than.
She's pregnant with the help.
She's already had the kid. Have you not been watching Couples Retreat?
Yeah.
She's on Couples Retreat with the help. You need to go and tuck in.
We need to talk about that.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
Yeah.
That's the next topic.
Yeah.
She don't make much sense. Like, God bless Sheree, but she I feel her man picking is very similar to that, and maybe this to maybe Wendy Williams after the medication.
But that's why I'm saying she's thirsty. Look at all the red flags already. Like, he's been on a whole show, cheated and got baby.
But then why wouldn't she go
even on the other show? The
his
castmates on the other show were saying to her, "Aren't you worried about what's going on? Like, what the hell? You're
television
worldwide."
Because if she was thirsty for fame, she would have been parlaying her pum pum elsewhere. Not into the prison. She parlayed her pum pum to prison. She parlayed her pum pum back to her ex-man who done And then she parlayed her pum pum back to Martell, who's on own network and who's had his thing stuck everywhere. So what, like,
Martell who can't pass the exam, who can't pass the builder's exam.
And one of the doctors, one of the shrinks, just to sit there and have a chat about Wagwan, sis. Wagwan.
But then, do you think that she's not like you said though? You touched on it a little bit, Vanessa. Do you think she actually is being smart and thinking, boy, all right, this is a business thing? Because in her confessional, the fact that she said, you know, I already knew about this Kenya thing, but I was just seeing how I'm gonna unravel with the women. Do you think it's a thing like she's having a little bit of a hot girl summer, a little bit of a joke with this guy?
You know what a hot girl summer is? You don't have one man and you get to the party.
I know, but she's still saying to the girls, but she's still saying to the girls, if you check it, it's not really a serious link right now. It's a link.
Then why you portray? Why
is he here?
Why showing him off, introducing him to everybody?
You don't do that. You leave your house before anyone wakes up. You know, like, bro, come out the yard. You get me? Like, so you will never meet certain brother. Like,
it could be business, innit? It could be published.
Nah, man.
Innit? Like
business,
what Candy.
go for Peter Thomas, who at least has a couple restaurants. Bro, I can list off for you the man she could go deal with. Where's Benzino? Someone call Benzino. Call Benzino. Then you can get your and then your son can be doing a little thing with Coily Ray. And then that's the business.
By the way, did you hear that though? She's a glamour now, so she found out.
She's a glamour.
Come on, her fine son, the fine boy has had
the son.
Yeah. I'm gonna add it in.
See, this is nonsense.
I can do it now, you know.
Impregnate themselves with your fine ass son.
But how is her daughter not cussing her off though?
What do you mean?
Because she was dubious about the prison bay and was having conversations. So everybody, the whole world, if you've watched Love and Marriage Huntsville, you know Martell's a cheater.
And Atlanta's small. We know.
That's what I think it's a business move, man. I don't think Sheree.
That can't be a business move because she didn't even do her own business. Candy told her from last season.
And
do
she
do 5 items.
Fitness business.
But look at us, it's the talk of the town, and it gives them a story, maintain the peak.
That type of story, mate.
Kenya was right. She was less than smart. I want to spin off with Sheree, and she's dating man, and she talks to the shrink. Get Dr. Lisa, get one of them doctors. She has to have a chat. But her and also. Why can't her and Kenya do Ultimate's girls trip and them two are outside like how Luang used to be backside? Like it would be more entertaining, man, because it's just sad.
Sheree and Kenya.
Yeah, Sheree and Kenya. I would love to see them two outside.
Kenya did the girls trip.
Kenya's on the girls trip with Cynthia, and that was a mess.
Yeah.
No, Cynthia was acting real jealous, but now we know.
Cynthia's very needy.
You're gonna think I'm like a lunatic.
What do you have?
But I have like a friend contract.
Oh.
It says conditions.
A friend contract? So say what now?
Well, she was very separation, innit?
No, but she was too needy.
They're both the same star sign, which is crazy because they're like totally different. They're both Aquariuses, and it's mad.
Who?
Cynthia and Kenya.
Okay.
I think Cynthia likes seeing Kenya's
so is Marlo.
Whereas when you know
and so is Marlo,
past, Kenya's able to just be herself.
Yeah.
And Cynthia didn't like that. Before she was having to communicate for Cynthia, for Kenya, and then now Kenya, people who are not under Candy or Nini's backside are able to see she's just a cool chick. Like she's fun. That's it.
But anyway, I hope really my thing with Sheree, she is a glamour. She's looking good. I hope she don't get hurt this season. I don't think she will, because I think she knows what's good. She knows he's a jackass, but
she's been hurt already. What are you talking about? She's been hurt already.
But that's what I'm saying.
The fact that he's hurt already. He's hurt already. She's already been embarrassed in front of the girls. It's a mess already. It's already a mess.
When you've been hurt, right? You guys are women, innit? So you can, when you've been hurt though, like from a previous relationship or whatever you was having, you're not gonna open up yourself to be hurt again in the next thing. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna.
You shouldn't be with anybody right now.
What are we talking about? Sheree is a big, nearly 60-something-year-old woman.
Yeah, what the hell?
No,
she just dropped Tyrone out in the finale of the last season. She shouldn't be with nobody right now.
Yeah.
What do you mean? She wants. That's why I say she wants a hot girl summer, blood.
It's not a hot girl summer.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we heard that you're sneaking with. Oh, we heard that you're sneaking with. Not him dressing up in an outfit coming to the party. What the hell? And then chatting. And then swearing and doing all that to your friend, and you not saying nothing.
Like, why is his neck clicking so much?
Red flag. Red flag.
Sassy. Oh, red flag. He's so sassy. I can't stand him.
Because he gaslit his wife as well, you know. He's a gaslight. I don't like gaslighting, fam. Like, if you're gonna be
small DE. It's giving small DE. Let's be
honest. Vanessa, I need to just add this in then. So, Vanessa, did you see Love and Huntsville the other day? What he done at the kids' party?
No. So if not, right. But you know why I no longer watch that program? Because you know, like where everyone's trying to make out like Kenya's man hating when you're like, nah, she's got standards, yeah. I can't watch Love and Huntsville because when I got to a point and I'm like, yo, why are you not listening to these dumbass men talking? And what? Because it's because they're in the South, yeah, and there's a patriarchal situation going on where these women are scared to say truth and facts. Facts are you're all being run through. Your man they go on boy shit and they run through you with bare stuff. They risk up your pum pum on what? Because you want to look decent and don't want to go through a divorce. Hey, I'm 35, been there, done that. I'd rather be happy.
Yeah.
Alone and as Whitney said.
Anyway, forget Huntsville.
Yes.
What else is going on in Huntsville? You see?
When they've got dead man. Y'all got dead man.
This is what I said. This is what I said about this season. I had a fear that they were going to do this. Put all this spice into the first episode. Second episode, nothing. I struggled to get through this episode. I watched it about 3 times. I restarted it about 3 times.
No, but you know what I like? You know, we started talking about Sanya now. I was rooting for her.
Is it Sonia?
Sanya.
Sonia.
No, it's not Sonia.
It's Sanya.
It's not
Sanya.
Yeah.
So I was
rooting for her. Sonia, but it's Sanya.
She got funny. She's meant to be Jamaican, fam. I don't.
Right, and
funny accent,
I've been rooting for her, but the foolery that she does, like when Candy hotted her up, like so.
Yeah, she was hot.
Candy hotted her up.
Yeah, so you didn't take up for me.
I mean, ghetto.
I did. I felt like I told her, especially when she was saying that I said, I don't feel like Candy would say that.
I doubt it.
And Candy don't really know one.
What did you say? What did you say?
Yeah.
And she was like,
Wow. She's a bad representation for Jamaicans. I'm so sorry.
But you know what?
I was like,
I don't know, man. I've got a little, like you said, innit? I know what you mean, but I've still got a little soft spot for her.
No, I can't do it no more. I can't.
You ain't trying to be too.
I think she's pregnant already,
Really? She will be at the reunion.
She's pregnant, exactly. Because she said something about last week. I said she needs to go to Petman, and then when I saw her today, this week, she looked a bit rounder, and then she was talking about something about how are you gonna work on this second baby if you're never home? She's already pregnant. I've called her.
You reckon? I would say though, she stepped up to garment.
What I don't know, like why did Sonia actually need to be Tanya needs to be loyal. Like she didn't say anything. But
no.
She just listened.
No, but listen. But do you remember? Exactly. But do you remember they just said that Candy invited her to Disney World, and she was the only one.
Yeah, that's
great time. And they've been close since then. Yeah. So really,
no, but still Candy.
If she's close to Candy, it's solidifying her role.
That's not close to Candy. That's a link up family thing. Hear me. I'm gonna say my one piece on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got hope for Sonia, whatever. Right. I think she's a dark horse. She's taken up the character or the role as bone collector. We can see that.
She's taken up Cynthia's character.
Cynthia's, you know, carrying the
bones on the way.
We need someone to carry the bone in it. So
no, but
she can't even read the bone. She can't even read.
She's carrying the bone, man. Because she's saying who said what and who said what. But also, give me a sec. She's stepping up little fashions because I like what she was wearing in episode 2. 2 outfit, little hair. Like, okay. And what was I going to say? And yes, you asked the question, does she need to be loyal to Candy? And I don't think so. Like, I love Candy. Like, I grew onto Candy recently.
But after hearing that information that they went on a nice family holiday.
Still, I don't business. But she don't have to be loyal to Courtney. What do you want her to say to the girl?
All she had to say was something like, allow the conversation like she's my girl.
Yeah, that's my girl. We don't have that conversation.
Well, she did say something. It might not go.
She didn't say nothing. All she said was, go and talk to Candy yourself. That's all she said.
I think I need to watch the conversation again. Yeah,
you need to watch the whole. It was one of those episodes.
I didn't think it should have got that.
He was doing other stuff.
No, I don't think it was that heated, but Candy was just pointing out the fact that we've become close and you're telling me she's saying all these things. What did you say as my friend?
She say much. She said, I hear Candy is telling people that I say that I know.
No, but it's not that part. If you listen to how Sanya said it, he was like, she was saying like real bad things or something like that about you. So that's how, because Sanya brought it across like that. That's why Candy was like, Rob, what did she say then? When what she said was just minor. It was minor. And she didn't even bring back the story correct.
I was confused. I feel like they need to, like, in Real Housewives of Jersey, we know who smokes the ganja. I feel on this one we may need to know. Because some of the recollection, and then Tutu's Candy's like, don't make me headbutt you. I'm like, I still don't understand business.
That's what I said last week. There's more to the story. She does know the woman.
I think
the woman knows something. And she's like, what are you doing sniffing around here?
No, but as Candy said, it's when she's talking and she's all up in her face. In America, they take things different, innit?
No, but we watched 2 to 3 seasons ago. Candy got accused of raping, and at no point did I hear her threaten to put hands on someone. Now, if
she did at the table,
trust me,
I would not do no stuff about no drugs or nothing. And for her to put that out there about me, oh my God, it took everything in me.
Candy pops
did at the table, and they had to tell her to sit down. She did. Trust me at the table. She said she wanted to help someone out.
There would have been a connection in the name of Evelyn Lozada for what had occurred in the last time. Like, that woman was.
I don't know about
Candy goes from 1 to 100 still.
Who does?
Sometimes.
Who does?
Not sometimes. Like
she hasn't ever done anything. She's just all mouth. She's like a little chihuahua.
Yeah, because she don't like.
And that's why she didn't. And that's why she didn't move to Portia, because Portia does stuff. Yeah, and that's as simple as that. And that's
again, Candy's got more to lose. Candy's got more to lose.
She's got much more to lose. It's true.
Because it takes a lot for Candy. Like,
and that's kind of why I didn't get it. Because
I'm telling you, there's more to this. Because I saw that woman. That woman's on the cast photo. She is somebody. She is Courtney. She's here. She's alive.
She got a professional.
Courtney, because
she's in the cast photo. So she is somebody. She is somebody. Yeah, there's a backstory that's coming. It's coming.
And all right then, so let's move on to. Sorry, not to move away.
Go on.
But the joke is, I found a little bit funny. The guy I don't like, Ralph. So she's Ralph's cousin. That's what gives me joke.
I like Drew's comeback with that. Your family like to do is argue.
Oh my God, your cousin fought Candy? She like to fight people, huh? Y'all really are related. Yo, them Pittmans is crazy.
You get me? Pop. Ralph's cousin. So they
talking about Ralph and Drew, because I know that they're going through a divorce in like real time.
Yeah.
And she wasn't there last episode.
You heard the comment. This is the best
I was so shocked to see them like on one accord. They're in the studio together. I was a bit like he's producing songs. He's wild. He's out. He's a wild card.
Did you not see the shade from what's her name? Bloody, what's Ralph's wife's name? Drew. Did you not see the slide? She's trying to keep it cute. This is episode 2, but she dropped some. She's been dropped. Like when she went back home, she was like, "Oh, it might not have meant nothing." She was like, "Oh, so you went to the party? Did anybody try to hit on you?" She kept doing it.
That's insecurity. That's insecurity.
Huh?
That's not shade. That's insecurity.
No, your man did shade on you.
It wasn't the only one.
He had his PA want to rub you down, and you want to stood. She tried to have her face strong, yeah. Maybe she had some Botox to hold it, yeah. But
remember, she's an actress, so yeah.
She's an actress.
She's an actress.
It meant nothing, bro. Your man asked the PA to rub him down.
She's an actress, yeah. So this is why it looks all hunky dory, because
yes. And in the confessionals,
and Stevie J go to the same barber.
Who?
Ralph and Stevie J go to the same barber.
Yeah, I quite like Stevie J as well, but
brother, they go to the same barber because them two are both running amok here and getting away with it. And
I'm not being funny. Even from the last season, when he done the roses and they had their special dinner,
he was gaslighting.
Come on, he always does.
You know me, like I'm at this stage in life where I think they're all cheating. It's all a mess. Nothing's gonna be right. But if they can do little things like that, or leave $3,000 in a new Chanel purse downstairs, or something like that, do it. Do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. I don't care. But if you're gonna go out and cheat, if you're gonna go out and cheat and just not do nothing and not even like try and do any gesture, forget about it. Like,
but don't you think there's a power imbalance? Because if Ralph is looking after Tiffany, which isn't his own yet, I feel Ralph has stuff on that woman, and that's why she tries to hold her mouth here. I'm like, you could get another writer. You've done enough shows. So when your relationship is bad and you're starting a new career, you're gonna get your man to write and produce your music.
Let me tell you what this divorce is.
That is called a handshake sign.
Red flag. That was like
Mark Darby, right?
Because when she was like, she was taking it seriously. I thought, okay, cool. She's like, my tunes. I was like, what?
I mean,
it's like your part of freedom. Isn't that like something you could do by yourself? Like, he done his book by himself. Why can't you do this by yourself?
No.
But marriage is
you are missing. Hold on. Let me tell you. You are missing the point. I've worked.
What's the point? What's the point? Point it out.
Divorce is because of this. Can you not see? I saw so much from episode 2 with Drew and this bastard. All right, let me not. You gotta bleep this out. Because you know what?
We don't know if Ralph has a dad. We don't know.
Yeah. Right, let me not call him a B because he's a person still.
I
feel like, just in a nutshell, I feel like he's using her. I feel like he uses her for business. It's him. You can see it's him that introduced her to the studio, that wants to write the music, that wants to produce.
When I found out he played piano, I was like, okay, it kind of makes sense, to be honest. He's probably
what makes sense? Don't make that. You can play piano a little more.
He's probably written these tunes ages ago. It's a really good song. She can sing. It makes sense. Like,
no, I don't. You said already.
Celebrity net worth.
Family and business.
I think Ralph is. I'm sure he's like in the tech world. He's like
writing books, but you ain't.
People say tech world, and they. I need to know for sure.
Yeah, gotta have a look because they got personal chefs.
Oh, there's something off, but like I said, we will see IRS. Look at Kim whatever, Bierman, Croyman, whatever.
The one
you lot can spend your money, the tax man will come.
Or the one from Salt Lake City. What's her name? Jen Shah.
Shah, Teresa Giudice. The list continues. Priestley. Yo.
Oh,
yeah, the Priestley.
I can't believe that. Oh, man.
That's why even Sonia, I preferred your party when I knew you could pay for it, fam.
And it wasn't even. We paid a lot of money. You can see it was expensive. It was done well, but it wasn't even original. Great Gatsby.
Someone's done it already.
Everybody's done it already.
To say that it's being promoted. I didn't see your what's it called? You know the people who brought them to the island last time. Their fitness brands. I didn't see their logo. So I'm like, Sonia, you still have your 4 families living in one yard, but you can afford good parking. I hope you're selling them Clarks, darling. I hope you're selling them Clarks.
Sonia, anyway, I don't want to jump.
Sonia,
she needs to get independent, man. But anyway, all right.
She can't. She's too soft, man. She's
too soft.
She's a bad representation for Jamaica. She's too soft, man.
I think, you know, I always have a narrative. I always have a thing. I think, you know what? Back flipping on this masculine, you know, abuse thing that Kenya talks about. I was thinking today that maybe Sonia is a bit afraid of her man. So maybe she's a bit afraid to live on her own with him. Have a second.
They've been together for years.
Yeah,
I think it's that
from high school. From high school.
Listen,
also she keeps talking about how her family work for it. It's called cheap labor.
That's the worst ones, the ones from high school. Like, trust me.
No, I don't know. I think they're all right. I think they're all right.
I was just thinking yesterday.
I think they're a healthy couple. I think she needs to get her family out.
Something's too nice. So, not wishing any hate. It's nice. But I was thinking something's too nice in that relationship.
No, I don't know.
Really? Like, man just leaves the house.
And he's too quiet.
He's just a man.
Yeah.
Right?
He's comfortable. Like, even
so.
like, he didn't get in with, like, when he even shouted that son at what's her face the last time, the reason they got vexed because he wasn't really shouting at her.
Hold on, please. I don't rock like that. Don't with my wife.
But he
Not
did
even,
and then he was even like, you know what? Let me keep myself out of women's business. So I like him and her. And I think of all the relationships, it seems like a healthier one.
Maybe. Because I don't want to come across, you know, I'm the guy and I don't want people come for me and come across like I'm hating on that. Because the only guy that I really trust that I don't is actually Todd.
No.
Even though they got the I think it's a natural. I think it's a natural argument.
I think he's the one I'm seeing everything Mama Joyce, so I'm not sure about him at all.
I trust him in that he is a good quality, like gold digger, but it's like a reversal. Like you impregnate them, and like he'll stay loyal. But like they don't ask me about
I don't know if he's staying loyal. I think he's just biding his time.
No, but
listen,
this is what
but
I was thinking about.
Candy's already had herself spread out everywhere. Not every man would have kept. Actually,
she's a millionaire.
It's a mutually beneficial agreement.
But Mama Joyce is still talking.
Mama
Still
Joyce is
talking.
Did you see? Yeah, when they showed the clip of Bravo Con.
If I could replace Todd, I probably would have picked anyone that had a decent job.
This is why he's trying to get his P up. He's trying to open up restaurants here and there and get his P up because Mama Joyce is on his back. But
also,
I actually
remember,
think,
they signed a prenup.
Yeah, I don't think he's after Candy's money at all. They're both entrepreneurial.
No, I think Candy's money has helped him to leverage himself into a better position that he may have had to work a lot longer.
But remember, he's always been in production, so we don't know how much they get paid.
Not a lot.
Okay.
That's why he's opening up the restaurants.
No, then he wasn't Carlos King.
Yeah. He was just
there.
But one of those people.
I think that they're a good couple. Like I can't like.
I don't think they're a good couple.
I'm looking at someone who I can work with.
I don't think. Oh, it's just a bit weird. I think there's like imbalance in the power because he's not the one with the money, and he's trying to be this man, and he's trying to be this man. And it's like. It's awkward.
Here's the question: is Candy comfortable with him excelling? Because I didn't quite understand like why she had a problem with him trying to better himself.
I don't think it's that. I just think she's selfish. Like whatever she's got to do is more important, but she's worldwide. That's what I think it is.
And that's why your man left you, right? So why can't he try and make himself worldwide when the whole country has mocked him and made out like he's a gold digger? And so now he's actually trying to like show his thing, and she's got a problem with it. I don't quite understand it myself.
Because we don't know how much money
she does come across like one of those people that are quite happy sitting on top. Like
but you've got so much money. I'm sure you can take out as 6 months or something.
Ralph Pittman's, that's it.
Why not?
But again, what did you say?
Do you ever watch the spin-off as well with her and Total and Escape and all them lot?
Yeah.
That let me down. That let me down.
She likes
certain
this
people
place.
can keep quiet. Like the way she comes for Cherie when Cherie's not in your level. Why do you keep bringing up the fact that you offered her help? Why?
So, no, but do you know what? I think with Candy, I think she's a businesswoman. Use it alright. She likes that place on top of it, but I think she's very black and white. She's thinking it don't make sense. If I'm already making the money and getting the leads and getting the money, just do my thing, innit? Forget your thing. I think that's how she's thinking. I think that's how she's thinking with Todd, innit? Because she's obviously getting her offers and her leads. Todd wants
the thing about it, she's got her hand in so many different pies.
Exactly.
She can take at least 6 months off work and spend time with the children.
I think she's very similar to Bethany Frankel.
Yeah, but Bethany Frankel only had one child.
Yeah, but Bethany Frankel also, when the guy tried to do, like, she's a my way to hide. I may suffer from this as well. So either she wants an underling or she wants someone who's trying to become an equal. I like Todd, actually. Yeah. Whoa, we just got me. Yeah, I like Todd. I don't think he really lies too much about anything. I think it's not going to last.
I like Todd, man.
Yeah, Todd's easy going.
I don't think it's going to last.
And it's going to be her ego that destroys it.
Yeah.
She's got a big ego. She has, for sure.
Yeah. And stop talking about your family problems when it's been called out that you don't look after your pick-me. Because no one cares that you didn't look after your pick-me. But the way you keep trying to make out like you do lots when you...
Well, we don't know, innit, behind the scenes. But wait, we need to talk about that the production guy. That
hang on, listen. We have watched Candy for the last how many seasons? Season 22.
Which production?
Season 23.
I think she's
for about the last 12 years. We've watched Candy. Candy ain't got no time to be raising the pick-me the way she's saying she's raising pick-me.
No, definitely.
She was raising.
She didn't even have time to carry the last one.
Yeah.
Louder, man. This is rich.
No, but that could have been a health reason. We don't know.
They all say that.
I know, but we don't know.
I don't know. If it's health reason, I'll just be like, just cool, innit? Just cool, no? They have tool.
Are you right, Vanessa?
Health reason.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the health reason was her BBL. Her BBL was the health reason. She didn't want to get that done again.
Maybe she didn't want to pay for another. She didn't want to pay for another one.
Baby outside of your body if you're on your business stuff. But be clear, you're a businesswoman, love. Like, first and foremost, you're a businesswoman. The reason you and your mum are tight is because your mum's had your back and been looking after your household. Let's not lie. Like that's
and the reason why Mama Joyce don't like Todd is because he's the threat. To all these
and
everything, he is the threat. She likes her single. She likes Candy when Candy ain't got no man. Yeah, that's how she likes her.
Yeah,
can I just bring up also, if you remember last season when they were talking about the money with the kids, and Riley was upset that Todd would have kind of made her work for it.
Yeah.
Well, but I rated him for that.
Yeah, but he's always been like that, and Candy hasn't.
That's why they clashed. That's why they clashed.
When it comes to a lot of older money, what they do, because I've watched Dallas Spare Times Again, and I mean the original one, they release the money depending on, like, if you're in full-time education, you get a batch. Then you get another batch at 25, another at 28, another at 32. And it's to do with what you're doing.
Have it all at one time. I would Riley even want it all at once.
Like,
that's great, thank you.
That argument there as well made me like Todd more, because I was like, you signed the prenup. He's not even saying he wants control of your estate. He's saying get an executor, but you need to make sure it comes out this way. I don't want your child telling me that I spent your money on something else. So I don't know. He seems to be the only man
this
there.
Is what Candy was saying, isn't it?
What was you going to say? That snippet when the producer walked in at the end?
I
didn't know about that. Okay, did you lot used to watch the Candy spin-off, OLG, Old Lady Gang?
Yeah, I was.
So I know all of those
had
people.
the GM there because I liked him.
The Philippe, and then the Melvin. So she was like bringing them into Housewives, innit? But I didn't know it's because there's some shooting going on.
Yeah,
I think it might have been. Was it Brian, the little one with the hair, and he used to sing? Oh, he wanted to do a food truck. You want to see a food truck?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because he was always drunk. He was always drunk.
So it must be him then, innit? Didn't they sack him? Didn't they sack the one that was always drunk though?
No, I think
who else could have done it? Who else could have done it? Who else was the employees at the restaurant? Can you guys remember?
But she could have had new employees. We don't know.
It was just they started the phone conversation. They were like, "Let's not discuss because we're still legal." And by the end of the episode, they were telling the whole story. And for some reason, I don't know. I feel it was a bit insensitive once again because Candy's meant to be a businesswoman. So I feel the way she should portray certain things should be done on a certain.
But by the time they've aired it to put in those snippets about the shooting, whatever, it might not have been the legal issue. Might be over.
She still seems kind of insensitive.
They're trying to come to Candy.
Can I stick up for Candy? Yeah. Mm-hmm. On her speak on it. She was pissed because she was saying. Because she was saying that she was trying to ease in the conversation because obviously he was to ask him how his days going, how he's feeling, but the producer just walked in and was just like, she was.
Remember, this is the same venue that the Courtney girl or whoever they were talking about was ghetto. She bought a ghetto car there. It's the same venue, so they're trying to come for her.
Okay.
That conversation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just seemed a bit messy. It seemed evasive. It seemed like there was more to the story, and that
definitely, there was stuff out.
Yeah, but Melvin seems cool though. Melvin don't seem like he has the smoke.
He's in no beef. He's never seemed like that. So.
Yeah. So
but she did say he went outside.
Yeah,
they took it outside. There was a beefing. Probably fight.
Hello, there is a disturbance.
There was a blatant beefing. But Candy's face gives me joke. When the producer came in, I realized I'm getting to understand Candy's face reactions because after he came in and talked about elephant in the room, and they continued with the scene, Candy was like
they
her
probably
face, she's
said
thinking
it to her, and she was like, "No, I don't want to," or "Let me start the conversation."
Because it's her business reputation as well.
Yeah,
and that's her cousin. I think she adopted from when he was young. It's like So sensitive. Like, give her a break.
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
I think whatever it is, I hope they come back to that because if there is because I swear that's the same year where quite a few rappers that we know. Because Atlanta, right? So that's
she said it was. She said it's getting bad now. Yeah,
it's the same area. It's the Migos, one of them. So I just felt whatever it is, it just seems to me to be. You started the episode with protecting black men whilst disrespecting Kenya, and that was very verbal. But by the end, it's a throwaway comment about someone being shot in a restaurant, and then you've also got people watching it, black people, and just people who may be like victims to violence. It just felt a bit it could be done properly, or where we had Portia as her little activist with the railroad. But
before she stole the people's man, before she turned into a man thief, she was like
no, but apparently she didn't thief the man. The wife cheated first. No,
so have you not watched Couples Retreat?
But that's what I'm saying.
No, but Couples Retreat, she was saying
I didn't get to the end of it. I don't like seeing black on black violence, and I don't understand why her and Candice kept on coming for each other. They should have thrown.
You mean that
was jokes?
That's Ultimate Girls Trip.
That was jokes.
Throw her.
The reason why they say that happened is because of Giselle, because Giselle doesn't realize that she's 50-something years old. Like, what the hell, man? Go and sit down. What the hell? Why are you in this petty childish beef? You're a big woman. Like, what the hell?
That's another one. I think they need to start putting Giselle's age next to her every time she speaks.
Yeah.
Furthermore, Candice, because Candice is one of my favorite housewives of all time. I think she just needs to have a flag every time.
Oh my god! Me and you have got different tastes. Me and you have got different.
Giselle needs to go. Giselle needs to go.
Giselle and Robin need to be split up. They just need to be split up.
Well, Robin needs to be kicked out. I
hope so.
You want to talk.
Yeah, what? Because one cheated again.
She wanted to tell her story on her own personal podcast.
Yeah, on your Patreon. Pay me.
Yeah.
Andy
I wonder if she's in next season.
Yeah.
Andy's putting her on pause.
But he cheated again, apparently.
You see, this is how like the Housewives is right now. We're talking about Potomac, yeah.
It's not shit, man. It's
I'm sorry,
shit.
I can't lie, yeah.
But they're all intertwining now, isn't it? We got to, you know.
Potomac is my favorite. I think it became my
Atlanta
favorite
Housewives title about 3 years ago for me. I was like, yeah, you solidified yourself. I've been watching from since Katie days. I love Potomac. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, Katie, the cuckoo cotton nut. And when she comes back,
I love me some Katie.
But I said that.
I love me some Katie. I love with the hair like this.
I don't know Katie. I wasn't there.
Like this. Yeah, and be like, hi.
And the Grand Dame.
Oh, the Grand Dame, honey.
Oh, she's too funny.
Oh, she's the best. Just I'm saying, what else happened this episode? What else happened in this dry filler episode?
Who ain't we discussed yet?
Episode 2, and we're already
Marlo does therapy, y'all.
Yeah, Marlo's doing therapy.
What nephew died?
My nephew is dead. My blood nephew is dead.
You can see that ain't lasting. So what nephew is she talking about? She better not be talking about.
It can't be. We would have known by now for sure.
What's that?
Oh yeah, she was like my blood nephew.
I don't know what Drew wanted from her because you know. But
yeah,
you look shocked when Marlo stood up. She was like, "Oh, is that how big you are?"
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. It can't be one of the nephews she's looking after. No way.
No, I don't think it is.
No,
I don't think
it
she seems to have quite a huge family. I like Marlo a lot. I think she's not the Marlo we.
She's misunderstood. She's misunderstood.
You know what it is?
Very nice
she likes to when
growth.
she's hurt. She likes
to the white meat.
Yeah,
I have an issue with doing this.
She said sorry fast.
I have an issue with doing that and just forgetting about it, and then but the other people don't forgive you, and it's like, oh sorry.
Yeah. She just she dressed nice. She looked good for her age, but she just.
I like her sound bites.
Yeah. You see when her earring dropped out.
Yeah, it's just like my earring don't know me.
The
fashions are just.
There's fashion.
She's giving more like she should. I don't really know about Atlanta in it, but she's giving like LA and like New York.
She's giving me Real Housewives of New York when they had the old money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like and also there's a curve. There's an arc. There's a curve. She's shady, but she's not always shady. She's not always.
When she's bad, she's nasty.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Don't
and it's hard to forgive
unless I send for you.
Well, of course.
But she's so angry when her words come out. They're just nonsense. Like we're calling Candy. She's not worldwide. Like you're not known.
Yeah,
that was just
stupid.
dumb.
That was stupid.
But it's because she was just so angry and wanting to say something.
But they belittle her at every given moment. Like we're gonna see. They talk about something like, why are you talking about my arrest that happened? What is Marlo? Like what, 45? So you're talking about something that happened when she was under 21. It makes no sense. You want like they keep on trying to
talking about it.
But she ain't got nothing else to talk about. Like she said, you lot keep calling me a hoe, this, that, the other. You've never bought one receipt of one man. No one's ever told you.
And if you are, you're jealous.
Who would do it though? Who would do it? It would be Kenya. This is what I'm saying.
Don't forget Marlo was beefing with Nene as well. Nene was the first one to beef Marlo because she started speaking to Kenya. So
but you know why Nene beefed Marlo? Because Marlo had the receipts, because it's Marlo who hooked her up. Remember with the
the guy with the watch.
Yeah. I need to be one of those guys with the
watch. And she didn't want, and that's why she blocked Marlo from joining from there, because Marlo
knows things. She got the.
I like Marlo still, but
I like her. She's 50.
I think she's holding back. I think she's holding back.
And she says sorry.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people missed that.
Yeah, she says sorry because she doesn't want that me. Oh my god, she's so mean. Yeah. I will cut you to the white meat and be like, I'm sorry, because I'm genuinely sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it.
I'm a Gemini too, so I feel Marlo like. I've got a heart for Marlo, and like also Kenya, I've got a heart for her, but I feel they're very similar. Neither of them have been parented properly, and they wild. Kenya does in a very
they should be like this.
Well, they were, but then Marlo cut Kenya to the white meat when she spoke about not even your mum wants you.
His mother don't want to be bothered with them. You know something wrong with
and by right, Kenya doesn't want to speak to her again, and I totally get that. I totally get that.
Same person.
Because after that, they're gonna have a fight. Like
what we need is they need to get like Leah from New York, get a white lady, a calmish white lady, but not
she
too
wasn't
calm.
This girl is like, she's another level.
Leah's not calm. She's
Leah's
not
kind of calm. She just don't
No,
talk
she
to certain
ain't.
people.
I don't
I've
like
watched
Leah.
her from the start. Also, I know Leah.
I've never liked
I
her.
used to have
I've
a
always
marriage
thought she wasn't a good fit.
back in the day, yeah.
Sorry,
Leah
I don't know who this is.
a G. Like
she should have been on a house wives with young people.
Yeah, they set her up with the
fake.
Real Housewives of New York, but she
Yeah.
is a G. Like I bought her T-shirts when there was no such thing as like Shopify. And I remember being 18 and going to a shop to buy her T-shirt long before she was on that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
her
and
clothes
they
look
don't
alright.
give her credence on that. And so and they were I've got time for Leah. But they need someone who's kind of to try and bring them together, or just like
bridge the gap.
They need a Libra, maybe. Is it a Libra?
Nah, Libra's gonna up thing.
Libra's gonna up.
What do you think about this new Courtney then?
Well, she's a
That says it all.
sequel. They can make it exciting, and then you might need to throw them over the boat. But she's very much giving me.
She's just in to stir the pot, because I was watching something the other day about how is it Carlos King? I watch his podcast. They're quite interesting, and how things are done. So the friends have to cast as well. Yeah, and then they get a payment. But I just feel like she's acting. She's just acting.
That was fake beef.
Yeah, because Sheree had a little issue with Candy as well from the last season, calling her out her name. So I think that Courtney's come in to pile on top. She's too masculine.
No, she's slim.
No, Sheree's masculine.
I feel Sheree.
Is Kenya's bum real?
Is Kenya's bum real?
No, but wait.
We all know, and this is why I find her fake sometimes. She's trying to just say you've had your bum done, because it's not a real.
It's not a real bum.
It's not.
Kenya.
Sheree's is real.
Kenya's bum's real. You think it's real?
Have you looked at that bum?
She looks like the similar figure to the.
Have you looked at that bum? I don't care how much
But she works
you're
out,
doing.
I don't know. When you work out, you already got a juicy, and then you're quite a stallion, everything can get hard. Like I remember when I used to go gym.
No, but
my
it
comes
like a roof. It comes like a roof. No bum starts like a roof.
Yeah. Okay, so Kenya Moore's tall. Kenya Moore's really tall. She's 5'10".
Yeah, I think she's fit.
No, but that bum is angles. Not real. The bum has got angles to it. It's like
it's got angles. It's like a roof, like a bus roof. Yeah, I mean, no bum comes out like that. It's just not possible. It needs to. When she does a side move, the camera catches that from the side. It's like a roof bus shelter.
No,
you can stand underneath it and get shelter.
Body, look, brother.
Nah.
Look, brother. Can we just take brother? Kenya Moore history. Look at her. Kenya Moore. Hey, Kenya Moore. If you'd asked me,
I am a Kenya Moore fan. I'm a Kenya Moore fan. Yeah, I'm a diehard fan. Ask Mandela. I'm all for Kenya Moore, but that bum.
Hang on, let's look at Kenya in her video model days.
Where's her? Yeah, let's find her bum then and look at her bum now.
Get a side profile.
What video?
No one is telling me she ain't done work on that bum.
The bum is giving.
Yeah, but you know what? She could just be embarrassed to admit that she had work because it just looks so bad.
She's got a botched bum.
Yeah, and that's why you wouldn't admit it.
Okay, hang on. Younger Kenya Moore. She's looking consistent, yo.
What with the booty?
I remember, she looking consistent. And remember,
yeah, but you ain't showing the bum. No one's questioning the face.
Show us the nyash.
The nyash. No one ain't questioning the face. And I'll tell you, like, Kenya's pretty. But that's for whoever thinks she's pretty.
Hang on, one more thing.
I don't think she's that.
She might have been trying to hide her bum, but here is Kenya. I called her Kenya.
Vanessa. Kenya.
Well, I don't know, you know, guys. I found a picture of her back in the day.
I told brother, Kenya.
And it's flat like pancake.
No, it's not.
She's got nyash.
It looks like
same woman.
Like it's like
she's
like
I remember when you get older, you gain weight. So
Yeah, you get older.
So it could just be a bigger version of that.
And she maintains.
That looks like it's got silicone in there. That looks like it's got silicone
this
in there.
woman is paid by her looks.
Look at
baby Kenya.
Look at your WhatsApp picture.
Yeah, she looks nice there.
Like, this is why they gaslit her. Like, they gaslit Claudia Jordan. Please bring her back.
I love Claudia Jordan.
Yeah,
Like,
Claudia was jokes.
But that's not. So you're trying to say she's had work done from this picture because that's how her bum looks now.
Exactly. So I'm saying her bum's probably real because if it looked like that back then, it's just bigger. It's just a weird looking kind of bubble.
Yeah.
So
Miss
You have to send those pics. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit.
Yeah, and they weren't doing the surgery like that back then.
This is Kenya with some man.
It's her bum.
Looks like Michael Jackson.
Just shit, bud.
It's just
sending it to you
very bubbly, like it's not even attached. Like it's not attached.
Yeah,
the neck properly to the
like, look at where the thighs come out. Like when you get the Barbie and Ken dolls.
I've just sent you Kenya with a vampire. The 90s, you got to remember people, depending on what grouping she's with, because Kenya's she moves like hood when she wants to, but she's bourgeois, so she's one of the team, yeah. So I can imagine, like, I grew up in the burbs, you'll wear them like 90s straight print, which will try and disguise your book that you might still have there.
Same
it's also the picture I've sent you. My mama bought me I have a jacket similar to that from this era. Trying to be a little baby Kenya more, and yeah, you wear like the silhouette in the 90s is different.
Yeah, no, her bum just shaped, bad.
It's the same bum.
Yeah,
it's
Kenya
it's the same bum. All right, cool. There you go, Kenya. You've been vindicated on over here.
But sorry, can I just say, Sheree,
I still got a little question.
She should do bodybuilding. She should go in for those competitions.
Yeah, like what
Jay-Z wanted a flat-backed woman.
That's probably what she's doing.
Jay-Z and Kenya more.
Oh, it was a video vixen.
Oh. But honestly, what else happened in this episode? You see, we've gone
what happened in this way round. You know what happened?
We've missed something.
Earring dropped.
Yeah, I said that.
Price went up for that designer. That's what I know.
What else?
What else? Drew's have singing a song with a man. Tanya is just getting rubbed up.
Sheree
Who's getting rubbed out?
Only had her moment at the start of the season, and maybe it's not that she's trying to make business; it's that she's trying to keep a role by making us laugh at her poor decision making. Because other than your dead relationship, you had nothing to speak about.
You know, one thing I rate with Sheree, the one and only thing.
That we know nothing about her life.
First, Ross was aggressive because he defended Sonya. Now Martell defends himself, and you call him a piece of shit. What is your issue with calling black men aggressive? Are they public enemy number one because you don't have one?
The shade. Oh, she's great. She needs to be a shade queen. When you're walking around this world acting like a dumb beep, you got a cheat to be shading people, but her shades are they're number one.
Well,
they ain't gonna lie.
Number one
She can read for Phil.
And Marlo are in the same. No. Kenya and
not Marlo.
No.
Marlo is not quick off the beat. When she's quick off the beat, she gets it all wrong, and then that's why
she's not a face to face, but on them voiceovers.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
you
got to sit down and think about it, take notes, forget about it.
You got to be quick off the.
Otherwise, she better speed up.
Kenya's good for that. And one thing as well with Kenya, she's involved nicely. Like, she wasn't nice in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. Then she just started changing and having a bit more empathy. And since she's had Brooklyn, she's been all right, man.
That year has been all right. Since that.
Yeah.
But I think she had a hard time, and unfortunately, it means they hardened. I think if it wasn't for them chasing out anyone who would have been an ally to Kenya for like a good period of time, we might have seen this Kenya saw her sooner.
Yeah,
but she's fun.
Yeah,
I always saw that. I've always liked Kenya. I thought she was great. She's got her moment. She's got her moment.
As a house,
she's a Kenya fan.
And she don't trust no one.
You dumb drunk once a season minimum.
Slappy drunk. Yes, like this.
seen the previews that we saw at the end of this show for next week. What is the bits that you're looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward.
I want to know why Marlo was shouting after Drew.
No, you acting, dog. My nephew is dead, bitch. You know what?
Well, she told you why.
Yeah, but why? What did Drew do to her?
Yeah,
but what did Drew do to her?
Yeah, like what was Drew in such a haste for her to come?
To do a lot. If you're talking at me and someone's just died, fam, and you keep talking, that's enough.
Because that's the thing. That's Drew's reputation. You keep chatting. I'm looking forward to.
That's enough.
What am I looking forward to, really? I'm just looking forward to seeing the Drew and Ralph situation pan out. You know how that goes.
Oh no! What we're really looking forward to, you guys, is there's going to be a confrontation with Candy and the Courtney.
You said that she went to some event and she brought the hood out.
The thing that triggers me is that you don't know me and that you're saying, oh, she bring the hood out. Bottom line, I bring everybody out.
You remember?
Again, you think?
Another one.
Yeah, Candy was saying that they attacked her this season.
Because Courtney was saying, I think she made Candy take her out of the element, and Candy was like, anybody that I talk to, basically, I'll take them out of their element. Proper arguments kicking off next week.
Yeah, Candy's gonna be hot
yes, because I think that's gonna die down.
Nah, Candy kind of let slip that people are coming for her this season.
Okay, all right.
Well, it's about time, innit? Because she's been a big spoon for many seasons and some bullying and stood by and not been right at certain points.
Who?
That's why no one was too fast to protect her when the whole phase.
Candy a bully.
It's not she's a bully, but she's co-signed and sat there. Like Candy's been big from day. We always knew that. So why, like, Nene wouldn't have been able to get as big-headed if Candy hadn't sat back and let. So there's been loads of times throughout the seasons where Candy could have been
the mediator,
and chose not to.
Yeah, but maybe just because she's not that type of person.
Emotion and steps back. So
yeah, she does do that.
She's always trying shit with her fucking candy-coated team or whoever. Don Juan always got something to say.
I know. His comment.
On the episode 2,
yeah,
he was like, Candice came out, and I was like,
yeah,
he did.
Oh god, I can't stand him.
He's a proper mouthpiece.
Yeah,
I did it in a minute. Yeah.
I'm just looking for some more shade, you know.
I'm looking forward to
just seeing how
I don't dislike Candy. I respect her, so it seems like I'm coming at it from that way. But it's just you can't, like she's not. Everyone is naughty sometimes, and they need to be caught. That's what what reality TV is about. It's about you can get away with it for a bit, and at some season. We need to
catch up with you.
And I'm looking forward just to see how Sheree and the Martell thing pans out.
Yeah, definitely.
I do love watching the car crash.
What's the continuation into next week? What's the preview of that?
That's the problem. That's what I was going to say.
Nothing much, really.
All they showed was Marlo.
Yeah.
That's a bit suspect. It tells me, like, what? Is there going to be...
It tells me that it's a slow-ass season. That's what it's telling me.
I think you're going hard. You're going hard. We're already on it.
I watch some of these reality shows, like New Jersey. Every episode, fam, is you're getting something. Every single episode, you're getting something.
Miami, did you watch Miami last season?
Miami, every single episode, you're getting something. I'm not on this. The second episode is like I'm trying to scramble around to find something to talk about.
Hot Mike, Lenny.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, got someone new.
Oh my god!
Imagine if we spoke about that.
Of that season because
we should have done
Miami
that.
Was from time,
that's what I'm saying. But this didn't start off with a bang for me, so it's gonna have to catch up real quick because
we'll see.
And I was fearful that this is what's gonna happen with all the.
Well, if you're saying Phaedra's coming in this season, like someone pops in, there's a lot of pop-ins. That tells you the season was dead.
Or also, a lot of people wanted other people to come back. Because
yeah, but they're also the producers are meant to regularly